The following is a feature presentation of Chainbridge District Sports. The leader in Pinewood Derby television.
It's race night and we are trackside. Hello again everybody, Alan Mack once again from the Blockhouse here at undisclosed location Motor Speedway in Arlington, Virginia. I'll be your host tonight for the Bear Preliminaries of the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby. We've had 3 great nights of racing so far. Last night for the Wolves, it was the number 303 car driven by Nolan from Pack 149 who won the Wolf District Championship. Nolan became the second member of Pack 149 to win a district championship this year. In so doing, he will join his packmate, Tigers number 204 Luke, in these starting blocks when the district finals get underway later this week. Tonight, it's the Bears' turn with another district championship and another trip to the district finals on the line. Who will claim them? We'll just have to wait and see. Stay tuned for racing.
The 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby is sponsored by Big Pillow Braking Systems, manufacturers of emergency Pinewood Derby braking systems, and Fine Bedding. Main Lane Marking Tape, the official sponsor of red, blue, and yellow lanes everywhere. Sticklight Marking Devices, official car number stickers of the 2021 Pinewood Derby. Race marshals, are you tired of trying to remember which Pinewood Derby car is which? Have you had it with car designs that look alike or aren't labeled clearly? Now, there's a better way to keep track of your Pinewood Derby racers. Introducing Sticklight Marking Devices, a new way of tracking the cars in your Pinewood Derby race. Here's how it works. Simply assign a unique number to each car. Write that number on the patented Sticklight Marking Device. Apply to a prominent place on the car. And run your race. That's it. No more time wasted trying to figure out which car is which. Your Pinewood Derby is cleaner, faster, and more efficient. Sticklight makes the perfect gift for that special leader who's been voluntold that she'll be running this year's Pinewood Derby. Go to fixmyderby.com and order yours today. Sticklight Marking Devices, the official car numbering system of the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby.
Welcome back to the 2021 Pinewood Derby. I'm Alan Mack. Can't see the virtual fans in their virtual seats tonight, but you sure hear them. They are making their presence felt for tonight's Bear Preliminaries. A quick reminder about the format of tonight's race. Each racer will race down each lane on the track, so 6 lanes, 6 heats per racer. There are 11 bears in this year's race, so 11 heats in the preliminaries. That's how the math works. At the end of the preliminary round, each racer's slowest heat time will be dropped. We will then add up the remaining 5 heat times to get each racer's total time. The 6 bear racers with the lowest total times will advance to a second round of racing, the Bear Finals, held later tonight. Using the same system we used in the preliminaries, the racer with the lowest total time at the end of the Bear Finals round will win the Bear District Championship. Plus, in this unusual year, we're taking an extra step. At the end of the week, the Bear champion, along with the other district champions, will meet for a final 6-heat sprint to determine the overall Chainbridge District champion. A quick note about the track records in 2021. As you're watching tonight's races, you may notice that this year's track looks just like the track that Chainbridge District has used for many years. And in fact, this year's track is the same model and length as Chainbridge's normal track, but it's not the same track. With a different track in use this year, rather than tracking district records, we've been simply calling out 2021 track records and 2021 rank records, Tiger's record, Lion's record, that sort of thing, as the races have gone on. Those are simply the fastest times we've seen up to that point in this year's race. All right, so that is how we will be running tonight's Bears Preliminaries. And this is a good time to tell you that aerial coverage of tonight's race is provided by a kid in a blimp. Our correspondent Frank is high above undisclosed location Motor Speedway, ready to bring you in-depth, expert analysis of all tonight's racing. You know, as we're watching the race marshal setting for Heat 1, you may be wondering how the race staff can so quickly and efficiently tell which car is which. Each of these cars has already raced in a pack race, and many of them are still carrying markings and numbers from their earlier races. Thanks to our sponsor, Sticklight Car Numbering System, each car is also carrying a distinct uniform car numbering sticker for this race. It makes things much easier as the race officials are setting up for each heat. And again, thanks to our friends at Sticklight, and we're grateful for their support of this year's Derby. All right, Bear Scouts. Tonight, someone is going to win the Bear District Championship and qualify for a spot at the district finals at the end of the week. Does your racer reach the promised land? Let's find out. Bears, prepare to qualify. "11 Bears" means 11 heats in the preliminary round. Let's meet the starting lineup for Heat 1, presented by the Sticklight Car Numbering System. In lane 1, representing pack 116, number 402, Benji. In lane 2, from pack 149, the number 404 car, Cameron. In lane number 3, representing pack 194, number 406, William. In lane 4, representing pack 861, number 411, Landon, the Batland Batmobile. In lane 5, from pack 2473, number 414, Sean. Rounding out the field in heat number 1, from pack 126, number 403, Jackie and Zippy. Those are the racers who will be competing in heat number 1 for the Bears.
Hey! Car 402, that sticker is falling off. That sticker is falling off.
And oh, an excellent catch of a potentially dangerous situation by our correspondent Frank. Thanks also to our sponsor, Stick Right, the official sticky tape of the 2021 Pinewood Derby. And with everything securely taped down and fastened, we're really ready to go. Heat number 1 for the Bears, Madam Starter. From pack 2473, number 414, Sean wins heat 1 from the light blue lane, and it looks like we've got a new 2021 track record. 2.5525 is the new mark as Sean smashes through the old mark. 2.5602 set by Ben from pack 164 in last night's Wolf Preliminaries. Behind Sean, number 403, Jackie from pack 126 in second, and number 411, Landon from pack 861 takes third. Sean way out in front in lane 5, with the rest of the field more than a full car length off his record-breaking pace in heat 1. Heat number 2 now in the blocks, and with it comes 3 new racers making their Derby debut. In lane 2, representing pack 164, number 405, Paul. In lane 3, from pack 637, number 408, Steven and the Creeper Explosion. And in lane 4, from pack 1127, number 412, Benjamin. Those are the new racers in heat 2 for the Bears. And the racers are ready to roll. Madam Starter. From the red lane, number 403, Jackie, driving zippy with the win in Heat 2, 2.5626. A close second behind her is Steven from pack 637 in the Creeper Explosion, 2.5662, and Paul from pack 164 in third with 2.6059. And just a quick note about the display of scores on the big board. On the far right side of your screen, we show you the time differences between each racer and the prior racer in the standings, and then also how far that racer was off the lead time in that heat. If it's an especially close race, those differences are highlighted in yellow. If it's super close, you might see times highlighted in red, too. Those are the really close races, something to watch for as you're enjoying the races tonight. Jackie to the far left, finishing first in lane 1, with Steven in lane 3 just 36/10,000ths behind. I feel like Jackie's car tried to get 15 minutes of my time to sell me car insurance recently. Heat 3 warming up on the track, now joining the race. From pack 1867, number 413, Connor. So Connor making his debut, second runs for everyone else except Benji in lane 4, already making his third run in heat number 3 for the Bears. We're buttoned up and ready to go. Madam Starter. We're 3 heats in and we've got another 2021 track record. This time it's Steven from pack 637 with the new mark, 2.5510 out of the yellow lane, lane 6. Behind him, number 405, Paul with 2.5811, and then Landon in the Batland Batmobile, 2.6325. Steven in the yellow lane to the right, while Paul finishes about 3/4 of a car length behind in the light blue lane, with Landon and the rest of the field about 2 car lengths back. Heat 4 now on the track, and we've got one more participant stepping up to the starting gate. Representing pack 104, number 401, Gary and Aquabolt. So all 11 racers for the Bears now checked in. Gary making his debut, third runs for Landon and Jackie, second runs for everyone else. Heat 4, Madam Starter. Another heat win and another track record for Sean as he obliterates the old mark. The number 414 car lowers the 2021 track record to 2.5332, nearly 18,000ths faster than the previous record and a full 200ths of a second off Sean's previous best, 2.5525 in heat number 1. Behind Sean in second is number 401 Gary, new to the race, 2.5814. And number 411, Landon again in third, 2.6228. Let's take a closer look at Sean's record-breaking finish in Heat. Sean lined up in the blue lane at the bottom of your screen. Off to a good start, and he's already out to a slight lead by the time he clears the blocks. Hits the straightaway, and he's off to the races. Just an incredible closing kick for Sean as he finishes in record-breaking time, a full car length and a half ahead of Paul and the rest of the field. Guys, we're on the air. Is somebody going to answer this? Hello?
Hello. We've been trying to contact you about your racer's extended warranty.
Heat 5 now. Lane assignments. There they are. Anyway, second run for Gary in the red lane at the bottom of your screen. Third runs for everyone else. Madam Starter. In the orange lane, lane 4, Sean from pack 2473 wins again. 2.5533, just 8/10,000ths off his time in heat 1. Behind him, number 408, Steven in the Creeper Explosion, 2.5694. And number 401, Gary, the Aquabolt, in the red lane, 2.6164. Heat 6 now up on the track. Third runs for everyone except number 413 Connor in lane 2. Number 402 Benji in lane 3, coming off his best time of the round in his last run, 2.6719, hoping to make up some ground in the race to reach the Bear Finals. Madam Starter. The Creeper Explosion, Stevens' number 408 racer, wins Heat 6. Behind him, Landon in the Batland Batmobile, 2.6129, and number 404 Cameron from Pack 149, tracking the top 3 for the first time, 2.6252. Cameron manages to just hold off number 412 Benjamin from Pack 1127, just 26/10,000 separating fourth from third. We're already past the halfway point for the Bears preliminaries as the racers strap in for Heat 7. Fifth run's already for Cameron and Landon, only the second for Paul at the top of your screen. Cameron coming off his best run of the night in Heat 6, looking to stay in positive territory here. Madam Starter. Tight race up top, this is going to be close, and we have a tie! Paul and Jackie racing neck and neck on the far side of the track, wind up splitting the checkered flag at 2.5897 each. Behind that dynamic duo, another Cape Crusader, the Batland Batmobile, winds up finishing second at 2.6122, followed by Cameron from Pack 149, 2.6334. Jackie and Paul to the right, splitting the victory, with Landon in the green lane leading the rest of the field about a half car length behind. Race officials setting up for Heat 8 of the Bear preliminaries. Fifth runs for Benji, Benjamin, William, and Stephen. Only the third run for Gary. Madam Starter. Out of lane 3, number 414 Sean wins Heat 8. 2.5525. Behind him, number 408 Stephen and the Creeper Explosion, 2.5870. And number 401 Gary and the Aquabolt, 2.6035. It's a good band, Gary and the Aquabolt. I think I saw them open for Flock of Seagulls back in '83. Now on the track, we've got Heat 9 for the Bears. Final runs for William, Stephen, and Cameron. Number 406 William from Pack 194 coming off his best time of the round just now in Heat 8, 2.6424. Certainly looking to continue that streak into positive territory here in Heat 9. Madam Starter. In the yellow lane, it's number 401 Gary with the win in Heat 9. Right on his tail, number 408 Stephen, 2.5775, with number 405 Paul rounding out the top 3 at 2.6025. Pack 194's William with a near carbon copy of his time in Heat 8, 2.6429 this time. William, a very consistent racer time-wise, both in the Pack 194 Pinewood Derby held here at undisclosed location Motor Speedway back in June, and again this evening for the Chainbridge District race. Unfortunately, no points for consistency in the Pinewood Derby, and William finds himself looking up in the standings at a number of other racers tonight. We are up to the penultimate heat here in the Bear preliminaries, Heat 10. Final runs for number 403 Jackie and number 402 Benji, with everyone else making their fifth runs. Jackie currently on the bubble for making the Bear finals after she posted her slowest time of the evening in Heat 9, 2.6294. She needs to bounce back strong if she hopes to compete for the Bears District Championship later tonight. Heat 10, Madam Starter. Out of lane 6, the yellow lane, number 414 Sean wins Heat 10 by a car length. 2.5443 the winning time. Number 405 Paul in second from the green lane, 2.5824. And number 403 Jackie in third. Jackie needed to bounce back strong after her last race, and she does, posting her second best time of the night at 2.5874. We're getting set to wrap things up for the Bears. Heat 11, the final Bears preliminary is up. Number 411 Landon coming off his best time of the night in his last run in Heat 7, 2.6122. But looking up at the standings, he still needs a good run here to hold off a challenge from Pack 1127's Benjamin for one of the last spots in the Bears finals. The last heat of the Bears preliminaries. Madam Starter. Out of lane 1, the red lane, number 414 Sean wins it, and he is 6 for 6. Landon in second out of the yellow lane, 2.5812, and Paul in third out of the orange lane, just 0.8 of a second behind at 2.5820. You know, Landon's time in Heat 11 absolutely destroyed his previous best time, 2.6122 in Heat 7, and he has just vastly improved his chances of making it through to the Bear finals. While we're awaiting the announcement of the 6 finalists, we have a moment to tell you about the 2021 Chainbridge District Design Competition. You know, the Pinewood Derby has really never just been about who can build the fastest car. From its origins in 1953, scouts and other participants have always looked to stamp a personal touch on their racers. To celebrate this, each year the Chainbridge District offers a design competition, separate from the speed competition we're having this week, where scouts from the Chainbridge District can win awards for building cool, unique, or unusual car designs. Obviously, it's an unusual year because of COVID, and the district did not receive any entries for the Bears this year. And that's a real shame, obviously, so scouts, we hope you're sharpening up your pencils for next year's design competition. We want to see what you can come up with. Having said all that, there are also plenty of interesting car designs among the field in the speed competition. So since we have no winners to announce for the design competition, we thought, just for fun, no prizes or awards, we'd highlight some of our favorite designs among this year's racers. Our first featured design, competing in this evening's Bears preliminaries, the number 411 car built by Pack 861's Landon. Landon's car is an impressively accurate rendition of the Batmobile, driven by that famous Cape Crusader, the Dark Knight himself, Batman. Of course, if you thought this was the Batman Batmobile, you'd be mistaken. The sticker on the bottom of the car helpfully and hilariously notes that Landon's car is a Batlan Batmobile, built in the USA not by BMW, but by LMW, Landon Motor Works. Our kudos to Landon for a very fast, cool design and some hilarious details that we're glad we happened to notice. Tonight's second featured design is the number 501 car built by Pack 104's Clara. Clara's car is an impressively detailed Pinewood rendition of a 1959 Cadillac Eldorado, complete with painted hood ornament, tail fins that harken back to the height of the space age, silver pinstriping against the purple body color, and most appropriately, official BSA wheels painted like white wall tires. The 59 Eldorado may be 62 years old, but Clara's version looks right at home on the track in 2021. We'll see Clara in action tomorrow night for the Webelos preliminaries. Finally tonight, from Pack 116, the number 602 car built by Everett. Everett's car features what can best be described as a fairly conventional chisel-shaped front end, along with a fairly conventional rear quarter, stacked with weights to get the car up to the 5-ounce legal limit. What is truly remarkable about Everett's car is how incredibly skinny the car's midsection is. The number 602 racer measures an incredible 1/4 of an inch at its thinnest section. You may have seen some skinny cars before, but Everett's car really takes the cake in that department. We'll see Everett's racer in action when the Arrow of Light take their marks at the starting line, coming up later this week. So once again, no design competition entries for the Bears in 2021, but we hope you enjoyed checking out some of the cars racing in the speed competition this year. If you've got a great idea for design, we want to see it, and we hope you'll enter it when the Chainbridge District Design Competition returns in 2022. And now, presented in random order, here are the 6 racers who will be competing in the 2021 Chainbridge District Bear Finals. The first Bear finalist, making the finals on the strength of his last run in Heat 11, number 411, Landon. Our second Bear finalist, from Pack 164, the number 405 car is Paul. The third finalist for the Bears, representing Pack 104, number 401, Gary and the Aqua Bolt. The fourth finalist, from Pack 126, driving the number 403 car, Jackie and Zippy. Our next finalist, from Pack 2473, number 414, Sean. And the sixth and final finalist for the Bears. From pack 637, the number 408 car, Steven. Landon, Paul, Gary, Jackie, Sean, and Steven, the six finalists for the Bears at the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby. As we conclude the preliminary round for the Bears, we'd like to extend our congratulations to all the Bears participants this year. For some of you, your 2021 Pinewood Derby ends here. We thank you for all the time, creativity, and hard work you showed in building your cars this year. It really showed on the track. We hope you've enjoyed competing in this year's virtual Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby, and we hope to see you again, hopefully in person, at the 2022 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby. As for the remaining six of you, hopefully you've kept your axles nice and polished because you've got some more racing ahead of you. The Bear finals are upon us, so I hope you're ready. Bear finalists, prepare to race. And just a reminder before we get underway in this final round, the racers' times do not carry over from the preliminaries. In other words, all the racers' total times are back to zero at the start of the Bears finals. 6 racers, 6 heats to determine the 2021 district champion. Finals heat number 1, Madam Starter. From the blue lane, lane 2, number 414, Sean wins heat 1. 2.5554 the time. Behind him, number 405, Paul in second, 2.5890. And number 408, Stephen in third, 2.6007. Paul in the light blue lane to the right, his time 2.5890, just off his best of 2.5811, set in heat 3 of the preliminaries earlier tonight. Next up, heat 2. Still early, but with only 6 heats, these final rounds go very quickly. The racers looking to keep the pressure on and rack up good scores while they can. Madam Starter. From lane 3, the green lane, the pride of pack 2473, Sean wins again. 2.5435 the winning time. Number 408, Stephen in second, 2.5707. And number 403, Jackie takes third, 2.5968. Sean continuing to dominate the race, but interesting to notice how much the finish order changed between these first 2 heats of the Bear finals. Sean still at the top, but a real scramble for position going on behind him. Heat 3 now settling into the blocks. Interesting to note that every racer except number 405, Paul, ran a faster race in Heat 2 compared to Heat 1. The biggest jump belonged to Jackie, driving the Zippy racer, who jumped from 2.6321 to 2.5968, a difference of 3.5 hundredths of a second. We'll be watching to see if that trend continues. Madam Starter. From the orange lane, Sean wins Heat 3, 2.5409. Stephen in second, 2.5637, and Jackie in third with a very respectable 2.5765. Each of Sean's 3 races in the finals have been faster than the one before it. He is the current 2021 track record holder at 2.5332, a number he is slowly creeping up on again here in the Bear finals. 3 heats to go on tonight's schedule. Only a couple of chances left for these racers to improve their position in the standings. 2 solid runs for Pack 126's Jackie in heats 2 and 3, with her times trending sharply down leading into this race. She'd certainly like that trend to continue here in Heat 4. Madam Starter. Number 414, Sean wins Heat 4, this time from the light blue lane. This is Sean's 4th heat in a row with a faster time. 2.5386, the winning time, just 54 ten-thousandths off the current 2021 track record he set in Heat 4 of the preliminaries. Behind him, number 411, Landon, finishes in second. His time of 2.5674 is his personal best this year by a wide margin. As you heard, his previous best time came in preliminary Heat 11, 2.5812. Landon really needed this heat, and it came at a great time for him. Heat 5 is up on the rack, and we've got 2 heats to go. It's getting late in the competition, and the racers need to assert themselves here. Let's see who's up for the challenge. Madam Starter. Out of lane 6, the yellow lane, Sean wins, but his streak of successively faster races ends at 4. 2.5550 the winning time. Certainly nothing to sneeze at. Behind him, number 408 Steven in second, 2.5833, and number 405 Paul, 2.5954 in third. Each of those racers certainly improving their trophy odds at this late stage of the round. One more race on the schedule tonight, and that's Heat 6. Not much doubt about the winner for the Wolves in 2021, but still some real questions yet to be answered as to who else will be joining our winner on the trophy stand just a few minutes from now. One last race to make your case. Madam Starter. From the red lane, lane 1, Sean wins again, and he's a perfect 12 for 12 tonight, 2.54 flat. Again, not really any doubt where Sean will be on the trophy stand, but still some jostling for position among the other racers right down to this last heat. Steven from Pack 637 in second, 2.5827, with Gary from Pack 104 just edging number 405 Paul by 7/10,000ths of a second for third place. In so doing, Gary takes third place in a heat for the first time in tonight's finals. So a lot of competition for positions 2 through 6 in tonight's Bear finals. Who managed to climb the ladder with all that back and forth? We'll take a quick break to add up the scores, and we'll find out in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Teddy, and you're watching the 2021 Pinewood Derby.
Race marshals, are you tired of car numbering systems that won't stay on the car? Have you had it with car numbering systems that fall off, causing unsightly litter and hazardous racing conditions? Now, there's a better way to keep track of your Pinewood Derby car numbering stickers. Introducing the Stick Right Sticker Sticking System, a new way of keeping the car numbering stickers from falling off of your Pinewood Derby racers. Here's how it works. Simply recover the car numbering sticker from the track. Place the sticker back where it belongs, on the racer. Use the patented Stick Right sticker sticking tape to more securely fasten the sticker to the car. And run your race. That's it. No more time wasted trying to make numbering stickers stay on the cars. Your Pinewood Derby is cleaner, faster, and more efficient. Stick Right makes the perfect gift to show how much your pack appreciates that special leader's hour a week. Go to No Seriously, Fix My Derby, I Mean It This Time.com and order yours today. Stick Right is the official car numbering sticker retention system of the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby.
Welcome back to the 2021 Pinewood Derby. I'm Alan Mack. We'll announce the results for the Bears in just a moment. Let's take a look at the rank standings by average time. Last night, the Wolves took over the top spot in the rankings with a 2.6439 average time. Some awfully strong performances by the Bears tonight. Was it enough for the Bears to make it to the top of the mountain? Let's take a look. 2.6117 is the average time for the Bears, a full 0.03 of a second better than the Wolves mark, and the Bears will take over the top spot in the average time rankings for the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby. With the Bears now on top, the chairs are again shuffled downward tonight. The Wolves move to second place, the Tigers to third, and the Lions settle into fourth place. 2 more nights of preliminary racing still to come, though, so we'll have to keep an eye on those numbers to see how things change. And now the results for the Bears at the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby. In 6th place, from Pack 861, number 411, Landon, with a time of 13.0856. In 5th place, from Pack 104, number 401, Gary, the Aqua Bolt, with a time of 13.0525. In 4th place, from Pack 126, number 403, Jackie. Jackie, the second consecutive Pack 126 racer to place 4th, after number 302 Liam did it last night for the Wolves. The trophy winners now in third place from pack 164, number 405, Paul, with a time of 12.9633. The 2021 district runner-up for the Bears from pack 637, number 408, Steven, with a time of 12.8857. And the 2021 Bears district champion from pack 2473, number 414, Sean, with a time of 12.7180. Congratulations to our trophy winners for the Bears, especially our 2021 Bears district champion, Sean from pack 2473. Sean really left little doubt he'd take home this year's district championship trophy for the Bears. Sean went 12 for 12 in his races tonight, finishing a full 10th and a half of a second ahead of number 408 Steven in second place. Along the way, Sean set two 2021 track records, including our current top time, 2.5332 in Bears Preliminary Heat 4. Next up, Sean will square off against the other Chainbridge District champions at the Chainbridge Grand Finals coming up this weekend. Coming up tomorrow night, the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby continues as the Webelos Scouts roll the rails here at undisclosed location Motor Speedway. You won't want to miss any of the action starting at 7 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and plus, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever new content is posted. Thanks for joining us tonight for the Bear Preliminaries. I'm Alan Mack, and we will see you tomorrow at the track.
This has been a feature presentation of Chainbridge District Sports, the leader in Pinewood Derby television.